Hello and welcome back to 1st and 2nd grade science with Miss Allen. I am glad you are joining me today. Last week we talked about humans' impact on Earth's environment. Earth's environment consists of plants, animals, people, and living things, as well as non-living things. Earlier we learned about living and non-living things. Let's sing the song that we learned. It is living, it is living. I know why, I know why. It eats, it breathes, it grows. It eats, it breathes, it grows. It is alive, it is alive. Today we're going to talk a bit more about two specific groups of living things, plants and animals. We're going to talk about what plants and animals need to survive. Before we decide and learn about what plants and animals need to survive, let's learn what is a plant and what is an animal. Are there differences? Are there similarities? Here are some plants. Here are some animals. What's the difference? The difference lies deep inside the plants and animals, the cells within their bodies. Cells are the basic building blocks of all living things. It's not something we can see with our eyes, but scientists can see them using powerful tools such as microscopes. The cells of animals and plants are different. Animal cells are typically round, while plant cells might be rectangular or cube-shaped. Animal cells have no cell wall, and plant cells do have a rigid cell wall. Plant cells have chloroplasts, while animal cells do not. The chloroplasts are where photosynthesis takes place. That's when a plant makes food and sugar from sunlight. All living things need their basic needs met to survive. Every living organism has its own way of making sure its basic needs are met. Plants and animals are living things. So what basic needs do they need met to survive? Let's find out. Plants need air, water, nutrients, and light to survive. Animals need air, water, food, and shelter to survive. For today's follow-up activity, we are going to use a Venn diagram to illustrate the needs of plants and animals that are the same or different. If you're going to follow along with me, you can get a piece of paper and a marker or pencil. We are going to make a Venn diagram to compare the basic needs of plants and animals. So I'm going to take one color and draw a circle. And I'm going to call that circle plants. I'm going to take another color. I'm going to draw another circle. And I'm going to draw to overlap to leave a middle area. And I'm going to call this circle animals. So we have plants and we have animals. And this middle area is going to be the needs that are the same of both plants and animals. So I'm thinking of a need, a basic need. We learned that plants and animals both need air to survive. They both need air. So that's a need that's the same. Plants and animals need air to survive. We learned that animals need shelter. Plants do not necessarily need shelter, but animals need shelter to survive. So animals need air and shelter. Plants need air. We learned that both plants and animals need water to survive. We also know that plants and animals need a source of nutrients. Plants get their nutrients from the soil. Animals get their nutrients from food. They get the nutrients in different ways, but they both need nutrients. That's the same. And then finally, plants need light to survive so that they can do photosynthesis. So these are the basic needs of plants and animals. I see the similarities and the differences using this Venn diagram. Thank you so much for joining me this week as we learned about the needs of plants and animals and what basic needs they need met in order to survive. I'll see you next time.